Hi Dipti, welcome to the second episode of Bhatt on Fire. It's a candid conversation we do with professionals and investors around financial freedom and recreationally engaged. So, as the International Women's Day was approaching, I thought let me discuss investments and financial independence for women, as you have already done many things in your life, right? So, tell me more about yourself. That from when you started working, how your investment journey has been through that time.
Hi, Kirtan. Thanks for inviting me. And yes, so when I started, I was not earning in lakhs or in thousands. So I started with 1,000 SIP per month. But I
Yeah.
continued. I didn't quit because it was 1,000. It was never in my mind that 1,000 rupees is being saved somewhere. So it continued investment. And actually, to tell you honestly, we constructed a house 5 years back. So that's
Okay.
been 15 years since I've been investing 1,000 rupees. And I was able to contribute 10 lakh rupees from that to my husband.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. That's an
So this
achievement.
has
Yeah.
been yeah, this has been such a I story tell this to everyone because 1,000 rupees consistently gave me that, right?
Yes. 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 Great. That's great. Right. So, okay. So you started with a very small amount from your income, but the main thing, the precious secret sauce I can say is like you continued it for 14 to 15 years, and that's where you get the results. That's great. Right. So, my second point is ki how mutual funds has helped you being independent and plan as a parent for your kids.
Yeah, this is a good question. So I have a beautiful daughter who's 9 years old now. And so when she was born, we decided that we're going to invest some amount in her name. So
Okay.
we invested 1 lakh rupees 9 years ago.
Okay.
And today, that is 3 lakh 75,000. And
Yes.
I also continued investing 10,000 rupees SIP in her name
Oh,
every month
yes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
so that I know the compounding effect of 15 years, right? With my
Yes.
1,000. So I said,
Yes.
if I'm going to do this for my daughter when she is going to be 21, I think we can easily have about 50 lakhs. What do you say?
Yeah. Correct. And considering 50 to 60 lakhs, I think that's more than sufficient for higher education needs, right? That easily can be done through that amount, right? So what's your
Yes.
simple message to all the aspiring and parents, those who have kids less than 8 years of age, what they can do?
They can start small, but definitely they need to know the power of compounding. And also, because of that, they need to be patient enough. It is definitely going to give them an yield. And it's been a very simple process, Kirtan. It's not that it's a very complicated process. Mutual fund, it's an auto debit process. If I want to have a monthly investment, it is going to be auto debited from my account. If I'm earning, right, then the first 10 days, if I'm able to, save even 10% of what I'm earning, without me knowing that it's going somewhere and saving for my daughter. All parents should just remember that instead of going to a hotel and spending 5,000 rupees, if they're able to do that 5,000 rupees as an SIP, I think that it'll be worthwhile. And it's very simple. It's not at all complicated. It's very transparent. If I have to tell you, I get each and every detail of where it's been invested, how much is being invested, what are the ups and downs. It's very transparent.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. Yes. So, the only message all the parents should take from this conversation is ki at least they should start a small SIP for their kids' different goals like education and marriage, and they should continue it for at least 10 to 15 years to see the power of compounding. Right. That's the great message. I think many parents would start at least one SIP for their kids if they listen to us. Right. Okay. After that, you have already seen the results of mutual funds and the investments in general. Can you share some of the story or any life experience where you feel confident that okay, I have this emergency fund, okay, I have this much amount, right? So how it has changed your perspective as being an independent woman?
Yeah. So, being independent financially as a woman is very important. We always listen to our parents, father, or our brother, or the husband. So, if you have your own money where you can withdraw whenever there is an emergency, right? Emergency need not be a, family emergency. For me, an emergency might also be when I'm feeling down. I want to go out for 3 days on a travel trip, right? I have my own money. I need not ask. I might go on a solo trip for 3 days where I want, say, about 40,000, and I can just withdraw from my existing amount. And I'm not even touching my capital, right? I'm just going to
Correct.
withdraw the amount which is there. And it is satisfying that I'm an independent woman. I can take my decisions, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you need not ask anyone when you want to go out. It might not be, like I told you, a financial emergency always.
Correct. So, what I can interfere from this is like each and every woman or a girl, we can say, they should be having at least some corpus with them. So it will give them the possibility of taking their own decisions without relying on somebody else. And it's a very liberating thing at a personal level. So they are not dependent for the financial matter as such. Because in our society, when I observed families, it's always the male who take the financial decision or investments in general for the family. Right. So I think if girls and women will start doing the investment, the next generation will be the independent, at least financially.
Yeah, I agree with you. And we should definitely see, it's not about men, women. We need to be financially independent to be confident. If you're going through a low, I think this will give you at least the confidence to be stable, that I have something of my own.
Correct.
So
Yes.
this is a kind of confidence with kind of liberation, like you told. And it's really nice to feel, it's a feel good for women.
Correct. Right. So as you said, when you started investing, I think someone might be from the advisor or the your personal financial planner has helped you, right? So what you feel their contribution in your financial journey?
Hand holding is very important, Kirtan, because if I don't know what to do, if someone didn't tell me 15 years back that even 1,000 rupees could bring me this, I believed in someone, right? Guru is required for everything. Like even Lord Krishna says that sarthi hamesha chahiye.
Yes.
Even if I have a doubt, see, I might ask hundreds of my friends, where are you investing, here, there. Instead of that, if I ask the person who is really eligible to do that,
Hmm.
he's going to give me the confidence that this is the way it has to be progressed.
Correct. Correct.
If I didn't do that progress, I would not have been standing today with my own confidence, right? The 1,000 rupees would have gone anywhere.
Correct. Yes.
So I would definitely say that we need advisors, we need people who are qualified to tell us that this is the right way to do. There are hundreds of information online, but are we able to even filter that information? Am I even eligible to filter that information is very important. And if I don't have the time, if I'm working for like 12 hours a day, and if I'm not managing my finance, then end of the day it's not going to help me, right? But if there's someone already looking after my money,
Yes.
then I'm at least happy that it's there with him.
Correct, right. So as you perfectly said that you need somebody to handhold you, right? So we are living in a free world where the information is like just a tap away, right? But
Mm.
how to execute it, how to stay on the path of or for our own financial planning, that is very important. And that's where, as you perfectly said, that somebody from a planner or a mentor who helps you take the decision for yourself. I think that is very important in everybody's life, be it a financial advisor or a nutrition coach or a health coach who helps you uh, to stay on the course and to take the right decision at the right time. Yes,
Yeah,
right.
it's
So,
wonderful talking to you, Kirtan. Tell me how, what else?
right, done.